So basically, this is crazy. So I just got a notification that you can put people in timeout for like 10, was it 10 minutes to 24 hours? I'm not gonna put y'all in timeout. You're musicians. uh, so this is gonna be in E minor, right? Been playing around with it a little bit, but it's gonna have an A, B, an A and a B note, A, B, A, B, A, B, right? And then an F sharp hammered onto a G, and then an open E, all right? So what I'm trying to do is, with that Pima method or Pima method, right? P-I-M-A, I'm trying to honor each string, right? Now, so that's the riff, that's what I created, right? I want to try to break that down to the most common elements, right? So maybe for that A and B note, right? I'm gonna ooh. So to me that's a little bit too low because the melody is so high right there on the high E string, right? Now I'm gonna play it super slow. Now it's just a bass line and a melody, right? I realize my E string is a little bit low there, a little bit flat. All right, let's see if we got anybody here. Not yet. 4:44. It don't matter. It's late. It's the 24th year after the year 2000. 24th day of the first month. 24 Jan 24. It was the last minute. Now it is a few minutes past, but you know, I don't know. To me, what I learned from Aerosmith is that what they would do is they would try something on acoustics first. They'd do like an acoustic set. Got a hair in my mouth. That doesn't help speaking. But anyways, they would do an acoustic set and they would see if the song could survive an acoustic arrangement, right? They would arrange this song acoustically and they would say, can it project into the electric world? Can Joe Perry, can he get his hands on it? Is there a structure to it, right? What's the structure, you know? Very simple. It's a minor scale that's applied to the first string, right? The skinniest string. Ooh, there's the major. That's in G major, right? Love stuff like that. But yeah, specifically on, you know, you can use an acoustic guitar, you can use a Spanish guitar. A lot of my students at work, they don't like Spanish guitars because there's strings that, I don't know, specifically a Spanish guitar's strings can be two types. They can be like really loose, or they can be really tight. And it's preference. A lot of people will use a guitar pick. Got my little puppy right here. Hup, hup, come on, yeah, boy. Maverick. Little Rick. Little Rick. Oh, there he goes. Hi. Hi. But yeah, your dog doesn't have to be a Great Dane to be a good-natured puppy. You know, your guitar doesn't. Same with your guitar. Your guitar doesn't have to be this badass like $2,000 electric to get a good sound out of it. Like truly, I bought a steel string acoustic, not acoustic electric. It's non-electric. I had to buy one of those pickups that go into the sound hole and then plug in, right? But I think this guitar was, yeah, this one was, oh yeah, this one was glued. So this one had steel strings on it. They tried to put steel strings on it and the bridge broke and it went and it popped, the bridge popped off. And let me put Mav down. And so I took the steel strings off. I re-glued the bridge down with Gorilla Glue. I did that with my students too. They'll learn how to reset a bridge, measure it out from the 12th fret to the nut, right? Should be equidistant from the 12th fret to the nut and back to from the 12th fret to the tailpiece, right? Of like within the bridge. That slotted deal right there. And so yeah, I like stuff like that. There's a one half of a piece that I memorized for my degree. You know, stuff like that. better studies in E minor, or sorry, A minor. Truly all you need are 2 chords. But as soon as you do that 3rd chord, it changes things. And I had to do an E major to kind of resolve that. So you've got E minor to the, sorry, A minor to E minor right now, and an F major. Don't be afraid to try stuff like that, like something that's a little bit dissonant like that. A lot of times you'll unlock things for yourself. So treat specifically a Spanish guitar like this, or even an acoustic guitar. Treat that as your backdrop, your foundation, the essence of what you're trying to create. Whether it's that. Like something like that, or like we went over, there's also stuff like, right, just kind of like walking down sort of riffs. I love stuff like that because it just gets very percussive. It gets very samba rhythm. Boom, boom, tap, boom, tap, boom, tap, boom. And I don't know, like to me, I write differently on a Spanish style guitar. It's just something that happens. Like, and so if you can plan towards what you know is like, just let's just say 51% to 80%, within that range. It's a majority because it's 51, right? And it's like a Pareto principle, 80-20 rule, right? 80% of your efforts will be truly heard within what you spend time creating. And I mean, don't ask me. A lot of people, a lot of other people will tell you the same thing. Um, and but it has to be like, even though you're, like as far as like a democratic vote, like within a band, that's really powerful. But you can do that the same within yourself. You can be like, okay, does this riff, does it need to transfer to electric? Does it need to stay acoustic, right? Where can it live? Where can this idea live? And we talk about this in songwriting a lot, at the school that I teach at. These adults with disabilities, despite their disabilities, have very unique ways of like learning rhythms and learning how to write vocals to something like this, something like a Spanish guitar. It never ceases to amaze me how just beautifully original they are, and just how the free thought, that sort of thing. So I urge you to try that. Like, try to get as good as instrument as possible as you can get, as quality of an instrument. Sometimes used guitars are really hard to tell the quality. So you truly want to go with, like, you don't need an acoustic electric guitar, right? But for about $130, you can get a Fender. Sometimes you can get a used guitar for $100. My first guitar was a Fender Squier electric Bullet Series guitar, and it was $100 with an amp, a cord, strap. It was it was my first guitar, and I still have it. And I just want to challenge you as a committed musician to stay committed, keep getting more committed, and bring someone else into the fold. Teach someone else what you know. Just like I've taught you, just like this whole channel, this, since 2008, we've been going pretty strong. Since then, I've been trying to post videos and gather a community together, community of musicians that give a damn. Our give a damn's not busted. And to truly learn from the parameters of no editing. I don't want my videos to be edited. I want you to see exactly how I got there. I think that's a powerful way to learn. Some people call that bullshit or that it's archaic, but there's something to be said for being able to slow down a video, right? Or me being able to play that a little bit slower. And playing through the mess ups. Hit, right? Because it was dark, but it's important for you to see those things. It's important for you to experience me screwing up, like, so that this isn't this perfectly edited together video, and it's not approachable. I want everything that I create, from the songs to a new riff, right? That new riff, right? I want to be able to sing that just like Jack Black, just like any scat artist, any jazz scat artist. And I want to be able to beatbox it. Because truly, you start with melody or you start with the bass line. The melody and the bass line will help you write both of those things. And the rhythm will be implied. The melody will already have a rhythmic element to it. The bass will sync up with the bass pedal, right? A drummer's right foot. Right? You take those elements out of it, and you isolate each individual instrument. Yeah, it's such a beautiful process. So I invite you to continue to write songs with me, continue to grow with me, stay committed, rock out. I'm Troy for Committed Musicians. See y'all. I'm trying to find, let's see. How do I save highlight? I think I'm gonna do the X in the corner. Let's see if it works. There we go. All right, y'all. Peace.